Hello there my fellow holotable heroes and welcome to another Galactic challenge video. Hope you've had a productive week behind you and that you're looking forward to get your weekend started. But first, as always, we have a brand new challenge to take care of. This time we are returning to Kamino, but it's a twist on it because it looks like we have a new modifier. More about it later. We are facing a bounty hunter squad and we have to use Jedi to get max rewards. So as always, I'll cover the modifiers and the feats first, then show you the battles. I'll have two battles for you. So one will be a Jedi team that potentially could get all feats in a single battle, but if it doesn't, I'll show you then a second team with Imperial troopers that can get rest of the feats done in case you just get the Jedi feat done with your Jedi team. Okay, so let's look at this brand new modifier, basic training. I believe the one before was called Proving Grounds, where like all the stats on our units got nerfed, and then we got an ability that we were able to get those stats back up. This is a totally new one, so let's go ahead and read through it. So whenever the character in the leader slot ends their turn, all allies gain a stack of morale for each active ally, so we'll be getting lots of buffs. And then whenever a character deals damage to an enemy or recovers health, they gain a stack of morale, so another way to gain extra stack of morale. And then whenever a character is inflicted with a debuff or receives a damage, they will lose a stack. And whenever a character defeats an enemy, that character gains all of the stacks of morale of that defeated enemy. So you can see it's all about gaining morale when we are dealing damage and then losing it if we receive damage. Now what does morale do? Well, let's have a look. Whenever a character starts their turn with 10 or more stacks, they will gain advantage. And then whenever a character ends their turn with 15 or more stacks of morale, they gain also protection up. So we'll be stacking up a lot of morale and we'll be becoming very durable. And then on top of it all, we gain extra critical damage, defense, health, potency, and tenacity for each stack of morale. So while we'll start slow, these bounty hunters are quite durable, especially if you know you have lower gear Jedi. Just, persist, keep going, you will eventually start taking these guys out. Now this global modifier kind of plays nicely in hand together with the pledable modifier for the Jedi. If enemy buffs are dispelled or expire during Jedi's ability, the Jedi gains advantage and critical damage stacking. So we get more critical damage stacking as the battle goes on. And then Thrill of the Hunt, just your standard bounty hunter modifier. They start with 9 stacks of true defense, so they'll be very durable. And also if they do get to their contract, they will gain Frenzy for 1 turn and increase their damage and reset their cooldowns. But luckily, Bosk's lead there, they will struggle to get a contract going because they have to deal damage 10 times to your weakest unit. And obviously, we'll be using Yoda as the weakest. He'll be stealth. More about that once we get into the battle. So, in order to unlock max rewards, we have to complete the battle with a full team of Jedi units. Then we have to complete the battle without losing a unit and finally win after taking 8 turns in a row. Now, depending on your Jedi comp, the speeds and things like that, you probably can get all the feats done in a single battle. If not, troopers can take care of the remaining 2 for you. So let's first show you my Jedi team. Obviously, Jedi, very big, very flexible faction. We got Galactic Legends as well with the Jedis and stuff. But as you can see in this account, a little bit lacking on the Jedi department side of things. I'm going in with Jedi Knight Revan Lee, Jolie, Basti, Yoda and Kenobi, with only Relic being General Kenobi. Just showing you the mods. Not that amazing, but we do have some speed on Revan, 278, and obviously we get extra speed from the lead. We got some speed on Jolie here as well, a 220. Same thing with Basti, 230 speed. Nothing too crazy. Oh boy. Alright, let's just move on Yoda's mods. Not very amazing. General Kenobi's got decent mods. Obviously he's Relic, so he's a little bit more useful, so he gets a little bit better set than the rest. So there's the mods. Let's hop in the battle now. Okay, here we go. So Bosk will go first because my Jedi are not that fast. Luckily the rest of the team is not really all that quick, so you should be able to outrun them. I'm gonna go after Boba first because his executability cannot be evaded. Gonna steal some buffs. Make sure to put Yoda in stealth there. You steal it from Grief so they can't target Yoda because he's the weakest. And then we'll just keep piling on Boba, try to get him down as fast as we can. As you can see, damage not upgraded Gear 12 units, but eventually it will ramp up over time. Okay, here they come, doing some big hits over on Kenobi. So you can see their damage is pretty good actually. They only went through the Savior, even though the Kenobi there is relic, so they're definitely quite juiced up, these bounty hunters here. Just gonna do basic here to keep giving Yoda turn meter. I'm going to go ahead, swap turn meter with Kenobi because he had the most turn meter. And then we can go ahead here, call Yoda for assist. Almost got him. Let's go ahead, spread some buffs. There we go. Keep going after Boba. There we go, beautiful. Okay, let's get another mark online, hopefully in a moment, so we can finish off Boba before he gets out his execute. Okay, and do another AoE over here. Perfect, got him down. Let's flip strategic advantage back over on Jedi Knight Revan. Unfortunately, they've got retribution now, which is not ideal. Let's go ahead and get that frenzy of Bosk with a dispel from Basti. Who's got the most turn meter? Looks like Jolie. One thing to note, these guys do have retribution now, but when you do have your ally with strategic advantage, this is his blue buff that you get from Revan's lead, they will not be counterattacking. So I can actually go ahead and do an AoE without worrying them counterattacking. Can go ahead, steal those buffs, keep spreading them. As you can see, the amount of morale we have on our guys is very, very high now. So we should be slowly making our ways through these guys very quickly. Bosk though is very durable. Alright, so our next target should be Mando. He's got the disintegrate ability, so I will prioritize him after Boba. Again, here I have strategic advantage on Yoda, so I can go ahead and do an AoE, not worry about counterattacks. Pass strategic advantage back onto Revan, and that's what you really want to do, just keep kind of passing strategic advantage back and forth between Yoda and Revan. Let's go ahead, spread some buffs, increase morale on our guys, keep calling Yoda for an assist, and let's go ahead and mark Mando now, get a stun on him, very good. Gonna do another AoE here. There we go, getting a couple of counterattacks, that's fine. So you can see, Gear 12 Yoda, so much morale, hitting really hard by now. Let's go ahead, calling for an assist. Okay, we'll just keep going. There we go. As you can see, Bosk is very durable. Again, strategic advantage over on Revan, don't have to worry about counterattacks. Julie's got the most turn meter, so I'll swap with him. And then we can call Yoda here for an assist. That should finish off Mando. Let's go ahead, do an AoE again, steal those buffs, spread them, keep increasing morale. This should take care of Bosk. Not quite. Man, he's a durable one, I'll give him that. Just do a basic here, there we go. And now up next, we have to deal with Django. Okay, let's swap over to Revan. There we go, get a stun, perfect. There we go, we'll just keep going. Mass assist coming in from Kenobi. Let's go ahead, swap turn meter. Julie looks like got the highest turn meter. I'm gonna go ahead, swap with him. And I'm going to go ahead, mark Django here, get assist, spread buffs. Okay, and we'll just keep going. Actually, I will call assist here now on Grief, because Grief, he's got more than 50% health, so this will give extra turn meter to Yoda. So I can do an AoE, push back turn meter on Grief. There we go. So hopefully we got 8 turns in a row at this point. I'm not sure. Let's actually try and stall this out to get a few more turns in. I'm gonna swap here. Oh, kill him. All right, let's see. Everybody survived. It was a full Jedi team. Let's see if I got 8 turns in a row. All right, let's have a look. The feats that we completed now. So we've got this one. Not losing a unit, and 8 turns in a row. So there you go. Even with low gearish Jedi Knight Revan team, not too fast, you can get all feats in a single battle. Obviously, if you can't, let me show you another team here. Also worth mentioning, like if you do have Jedi Knight Luke, you should do Jedi Knight Luke lead because you will reduce the speed of the enemies, and then you will just be running circles around those guys. But you know, if you can't get it done, there are probably many ways to do this, but I think the troopers should be an easy one. Just throw in, you know, kind of your standard trooper lineup. Remember, Bosk is very fast, so if you don't have fast troopers, Bosk will go first and taunt, but that's fine. I think we can still make this work with our Imperial troopers. There we go. Let's go ahead, get our buffs going. Okay, perfect. Give us more buffs. Okay. To be honest, I can just probably hit auto at this point because we have got so many buffs coming in. There we go. Because we're also getting all this morale happening, right? So this counts as a buff. So in combination with Emperor's Trap, it's basically infinite turn meter for your troopers. There we go. We'll just keep hitting boss. If obviously your troopers are faster, this could be quicker and easier because you will not get stuck behind a tanky boss taunt. But anyways, even if they go first, doesn't matter. This was good, I guess, also to bring in Stark a little bit for some extra turn meter removal, just making sure these guys never get a turn. There we go. We can burn through boss, going after Boba next. Smart move on the AI part. Okay, down he goes. There we go. Keep going. Who they gonna target next? Django. Wow, AI is really clever actually. It's doing exactly what I would be doing. There we go, getting Django down also. Punch him in the face. It wasn't quite enough. An AoE coming in. Mando next. At this point, as you can see, our damage is through the roof. Combination of Emperor's Trap and Morale really boosting your team. Dark Trooper just punching everybody in the face like it's nobody's business. And this would now complete as well what's it called, the flawless victory feat, as well as chain attack, in case you were not able to do that with a Jedi team. And that's it, guys. Hopefully this video was useful and helpful, just showing you how I got max rewards quite easily on this kind of mid-game, I guess, account where, you know, I do not have everything available, but good enough to get a red crate. Thank you for watching. Hopefully I'll see you in the next one, but until then, have fun, enjoy life, and may the RNG be with you, my friends.